das un periodo specifico.
Hi, I'm Brandy Temple, CEO of Lolly Wally Doodle, and here are my tips for social commerce. Tip 1 would be to treat each channel differently. Some of them share the same common threads, but there's also a lot of differences. So taking each channel and looking at it as its own business property is very, very important. Then you want to, secondly, experiment. We found that not every channel has the same characteristics, but there are things that we'll do on one channel we wouldn't even consider doing on another one. And don't be scared. I mean, just put something up, even if you think it's silly or crazy. We found some of the best reactions and engagement from customers by doing something just like that. Tip number 3, be yourself. You do not want to post things that are not going to be relevant to the people you're trying to attract. Sure, you may get tons of likes, but the problem is it's not going to the relevant people that you want to make sure you attracted. So one of the biggest things we found in the very beginning is that we're communicating with friends. Tip number 4 is you want to make this as seamless as you possibly can. We know that our moms, they're in carpools, they're busy at ball games, but we want them to purchase all the time. We want them to be fanatical about Lolly Wally Doodle. So we make every transaction very easy for them. Walk it through. Nobody wants, 20 steps to do something, and they want to make sure it's as fast and easy as you possibly can. Number 5, don't be a business. You don't want them to feel like all you're trying to do is to sell them something. Sometimes we have to step back and not be a business for a little while and get into their daily life and talk about the things that are important to them, the things that are important to us, and just make that connection. The 6th tip would be keep them on their toes. And how you do that is we would put things up very quickly. We wouldn't leave them up very long, and then we would take them down. And so tying the business into the social side of it and making it a game and making it very fast was such an important part of the way we were successful and are successful on social media. The 7th and last tip is probably the hardest one, but buckle up, because you are gonna go on a crazy ride with social media. Whether it's the platforms we all know about, Facebook, that the algorithm changes once a week. Sometimes it literally feels like you just stood on that table where the magician pulled that cover out from under you and you're flat on your tail. It's gonna happen, and when it does, definitely have your seatbelt on. It's like having a lottery ticket, and all of a sudden you're looking and you're like, 6, 6, 7, 7, 12. Holy cow. When I got the first shipment in from China, and I was so excited.